Guys, Kirby Air Riders is the craziest game of the holiday season. You may be thinking this is another mascot kart racer, but no, Kirby Air Riders is so much more. Racing is but the tip of the iceberg. My name's Vaughn, and for 22 years I was the guy on Xbox, but thanks to Phil Spencer, I've come back home to Nintendo with my purchase of the Switch 2, and this is my review of Kirby Air Riders. It is crazy non-stop vehicular action, collecting power-ups in the city trial to unleash them to better your craft and rider in the events of the stadium. You also have Top Ride for a throwback retro perspective on racing, as well as more traditional racing. Road Trip serves as your story mode, offering varying challenges and cinematics. Nonetheless, this game is so fast. Presented in 4K 60 frames per second with ray tracing, a first on the Nintendo Switch 2. And despite the cartoonish look, Kirby can get vicious. You can knock other riders off of their machines. There's also immense customization. Kirby Air Riders lets you fully customize the look of your machines with all kinds of decals and accessories. You can then put that design up on the marketplace for some in-game currency. Kirby Air Riders also has an available set of amiibos. I picked up Kirby and the Warp Star. He plops down on the machine secured by a magnetic and can spin 360 degrees. If your Kirby's left hand looks a little off, don't fret about it. A simple hack can fix that. Kirby's packaging was a little too secure, bending the hand, but hey, a hairdryer can quickly pop it back in place. Fixing mine in just a minute. Now, it may graphically not look like the most robust title on the market, but on the Switch 2, this performs very well. I am not picking up any kind of lag issue whatsoever with all the online carnage. I really appreciate that there are paddocks that can go public. You can have friends join you, you can go join a public paddock, hang out with people, get invites to game chat. This is one of the few Switch 2 games that actually allows you to socialize. But Kirby Air Riders isn't perfect. I'm still a bit of a noob to the series, this only being the second game in the line, and it's about a 2-hour window of trying to figure things out. It looks like it's a lot to process because it is. After about 3 hours, I really felt like it was coming into its own for me. But even still, there's a lot of power-ups. I'm just having a hard time remembering what they do. I'm having a tough time understanding what the objective of any given minigame is at times or what position I'm in. But the Road Trip mode serves as a great tutorial that other devs could take a lesson from. It's not holding your hand, it's saying, here's some stuff, figure out how to use it. As much as I was looking forward to Top Ride offering that unique perspective that goes unseen in most modern racing games, well, I think we now understand why this was excluded from the global test ride. Because this mode may have turned some people away from a purchase. Top Ride is claustrophobic and immensely chaotic, while also being way too short, leaving little room for error. That said, I do have some tips to offer. The wheelie bike is your friend. You're going to want to be able to turn sharply. And shout out to Nukem Nintendo for telling me to ditch steer control for free control. It's the difference between tank controls and a throwback Resident Evil title and a more modernized scheme that allows you to turn tightly without overcorrecting as you follow the line of the course. Do this and in no time you will be full on lapping the computer. Still, I think controls are a little oversimplified. Okay, so you think it's cool that we can play the game with one hand. Well, what if I don't want to spin attack? I want to turn a certain way. Nope, you're going to spin attack. What if I want to eat an NPC that's on the field? Oh, but they're just out of reach, so I'm going to end up braking hard instead. It's like, look, I've got this amazing controller with all of these awesome buttons, even some on the back. Why don't you let me use it? I'm about to say something that's going to be very detrimental to me securing an affiliate link sale, but you just might be better off downloading Kirby Air Riders than buying it physically like I did. And this is the kind of game that you're going to want to have on your Switch. You're sitting on the couch, your buddy calls you up on game chat or Discord, whatever, and he's like, hey, why don't we get this on? And you don't really want to have to get up, find the card, fumble with things. No, okay, just launch. Because I can see Kirby Air Riders having quite the long lifespan. This isn't a game that's going to be mired down in DLC content, expecting you to pay 20 bucks for some new character or map set. No. There's a lot of challenges that come across as fully rewarding, unlocking mosaics if you want to see what the picture looks like, various weapons, and all of the customization you need for your machines. City Trial gives you 5 minutes to acquire power-ups to use in the stadium minigames, but you're not always going to find the items you want to play to your strengths. Which can be kind of good, allowing you to step outside your comfort zone instead of racing. Maybe you want to build a tank. Each character has a unique special, and each machine drives very differently, and with the attributes acquired in City Trial, you're never going to play as the same hero machine combo twice. I've put a lot of time into this game, and I still can't figure out exactly what is causing my special gauge to fill, and I'm sure we're going to have some hardcore Air Riders fans tell me that I'm a noob in the comments below, so go ahead and do that. While the game doesn't lack variety, I would have liked to have seen multiple cities used in City Trial. I can also see the ever-popular Twitch streamer asshat Battle Royale mode added as an event, which if done right could be the mode that really gets Kirby Air Riders some attention. While I did very much like Mario Kart World, it would be hard to return back to that game given the chaotic sensation of speed you experience in Kirby Air Riders. The meaningful unlockables, such as the checklist that takes the form of pictures, rewarding you with that robust customization and new characters. Whereas Mario Kart just says, well, did you drive a long ways? Here's a character. Oh, you know Donkey Kong, the star of the Switch 2's first major 3D adventure? Well, he has one alternate costume. But you don't have to just play as Kirby. There's a hamster named Rick. Meta Knight. I mean, come on, who doesn't want to play as these guys? Kirby Air Riders is a genre black sheep that may not be to everyone's taste, but if you can give it a shot, I think you'll find something rewarding, and thus far it has been my best multiplayer experience on the Nintendo Switch 2. I give Kirby Air Riders a 9.1 out of 10.
Hey, it's Vaughn's mom again, and I just want to remind you that for at least the moment, the like button is free, but don't put it past YouTube to charge money for it someday.